Are you planning to move to a suburb of North Houston, but you're torn between the Woodlands or Spring, Texas? Whether you're drawn to luxury living, beautiful neighborhoods, or affordability, both have a lot to offer. But which one's going to be the right fit for you? Stick around because in this video, I'll break down everything you need to know about living in the Woodlands versus Spring, Texas. Hi, I'm Mike IC, a real estate agent specializing in the suburbs of North Houston. So let's start with what the community and the lifestyle are like in each area, and we'll begin with the Woodlands. So according to niche.com, the Woodlands is ranked the #1 city to buy a house in America and ranked #2 best city to live in 2024. It's actually one of the most unique master plan communities in the US. Some say it's not just a suburb, and I actually agree with them. It's a thoughtfully designed environment that blends nature with urban amenities with a strong sense of community. As a matter of fact, about 30% of the Woodlands is designated and will remain undeveloped green space. Living here also feels like you're in a city within a city, which offers a mix of upscale living, outdoor activities, and family-friendly neighborhoods. And on the topic of neighborhoods, the Woodlands is actually broken down into 9 main neighborhoods, also called villages, which have a variety of traditional homes, golf course community homes, and your large luxury estates. And each village is actually less than a 10-minute walk to a park and very close distance to a grocery store such as HEB or Kroger, other shops, restaurants, and of course your schools. And if you're looking for more of an upscale vibe for shopping and dining, then you'll head over to Hughes Landing, the Waterway, or Market Street. Or let's say you enjoy concerts and your favorite band is coming into town. You'll most likely end up at the Cynthia Woods Mitchell Pavilion, which is just such a great outdoor venue for concerts and events. And these areas are actually located near each other, so you can drive to each one with ease or take the trolley free of charge so you can experience them all. All right, now let's talk about the community and lifestyle of living in Spring, Texas. So Spring hasn't received any awards or rankings, but it's still an amazing place to live as it offers a blend of suburban tranquility and a strong sense of community. Spring has so many family-friendly neighborhoods which are attractive to those people who are looking for a quieter environment, a more affordable home, and even community events. And for those who want to move to Spring just west of 45, you'll find yourself just south of the Woodlands, which is great because you'll still be able to have access and experience all the Woodlands amenities that we just spoke about, but at a more affordable price. And Spring neighborhoods have a variety of housing options, which range from older homes on larger lots all the way to new construction homes, which is something the Woodlands doesn't have right now because they're almost fully built out. It also has an amazing historic area called Old Town Spring, which includes about 100 small family-owned businesses. You can choose to go eat at Corkscrew, which is a Michelin star barbecue restaurant, or go shopping for clothing, furniture, or art. You'll be able to experience the charm of this local area, which is truly one of a kind. Now, let's talk about the schools of each area. The Woodlands is known for its top public education system. Overall, the majority of homes here are zoned to Conroe ISD, while some are zoned to Tomball ISD and Magnolia ISD. Overall, niche.com gives these public school districts an A to an A+ rating. And the private school options are great here as well, such as John Cooper, which is ranked #4 private school in the state of Texas, and the Woodlands Christian Academy, which is ranked #2 of the best high schools in the county. Now, Spring is served by multiple districts, including Klein ISD, which has an A rating, Spring ISD, which has a C+ rating, and parts of Conroe ISD, which have an A+ rating, as mentioned earlier. And as for the private school options within Spring, there are many worth considering, such as Providence Classical, which has an A+ rating, and Northland Christian School, which has an A rating according to niche.com. Although those are really great options, many residents still choose to send their children to John Cooper because the drive and the distance is still manageable. All right, now let's talk about the cost of living in each area. There comes a price for the Woodlands manicured community style. Overall, the prices in the Woodlands are higher than those in Spring, Texas. So let's break that down. In the Woodlands, the median sold price is around $625,000, and the median price per square foot is roughly around $220. Now, comparing that to Spring, in Spring, the median sold price is roughly around $350,000, while the median price per square foot is roughly around $150. So what does that mean? It means that you will pay a premium to live in the Woodlands and to take advantage of all the amenities it has to offer. And on the other side, if Spring, Texas is more of your style, more of the area that you're looking in, that means that your budget will go a lot further and you'll be able to buy a larger house on a larger lot and still take advantage of the amenities Spring has to offer, as well as some good schools. But that doesn't mean you can't find affordable options in the Woodlands. If you are looking for a modest house in the Woodlands for roughly around $300,000, then you'll be able to find those options in Panther Creek, Alden Bridge, and Grogan's Mill. Now, if your budget is larger, maybe around the $1 million or more budget, then you'll be able to find those larger luxury homes and luxury estates in East Shore, Creekside, and even Carlton Woods, which is one of the only exclusive gated community neighborhoods in the Woodlands. Now, if you're searching in Spring, and if you're looking for more of an affordable price range, then you'll be able to find some great options in the neighborhoods of Cypress Wood or Louetta Woods, which have price ranges in the low 200,000s. And let's say your price range is around 800,000 to $1 million or more, then you'll find some great options in Augusta Pines, Champion Woods, or even if you're looking for newer construction, you'll be able to find some great options in Woodson's Reserve. And lastly, all of the Woodlands does not fall under an HOA, but they do fall under a township. And that township still has deed restrictions and covenants that the residents have to follow in order for the Woodlands to maintain its beauty and safety. Now, that township fee is paid through the residents' property taxes. So even though we're not calling it HOA, it's somewhat of a larger umbrella HOA that all the residents have to follow. Now, moving over to Spring, there are some communities that fall under an HOA. Actually, the majority of communities do have an HOA. And that HOA fee varies depending on what the HOA offers and covers. However, there are some unrestricted areas in Spring that don't have an HOA, such as West Bend and Mossy Oaks. So what kind of commute and traffic can you expect in both of these areas? So the Woodlands just sits north of Spring, Texas. So getting to anywhere down south is gonna take just a little bit longer than if you were commuting from Spring. Overall, the commute and traffic are very similar in both areas. To get to I-45 takes about 15 to 20 minutes. And to get to George Bush International Airport, also known as IAH, takes about 30 minutes. Now, if you're leaving from the Woodlands and you're commuting down to downtown Houston, depending on the time of day, that might take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour. And if you're commuting from Spring, it's still very similar, but you can shave off maybe 10 to 15 minutes. And commuting within each of their own areas are very comparable as well, with an average drive time of about 25 minutes one way. Now on to the last topic, which is safety. According to bestplaces.net, both areas' violent crime rate is pretty comparable. Spring and the Woodlands violent crime rate is 15.2, which is lower than the national score of 22.7 and significantly lower than Houston's violent crime score of 50.4. Both areas' property crime score are about 35, which is actually on par with the national score, but still significantly lower than Houston's property crime score of 63.2. Personally, I lived in the Woodlands for about 6 years, and I currently live in Spring, and there hasn't been a moment where my family and I felt unsafe. Thinking about relocating to a suburb north of Houston? Well, I've got just the thing for you. My team and I have actually created the ultimate relocation guide, which is meant to save you hours of research, and I've linked it down below. From top employers to the best hospitals, and a boatload of other information that you need to know before you make the move. The best part is that this guide is 100% free. That's right, 100% free. Just click the link in the description or the top pinned comment, and I hope it helps. Now for the key takeaways. The Woodlands is the choice for those seeking a luxurious, self-contained, highly planned community with top-notch amenities, and for those willing to pay a premium. However, if you're looking for more of a budget-friendly option with diverse housing, with more of a laid-back suburban vibe, then Spring, Texas is most likely the area to choose. It's great for first-time buyers and for those looking for a little bit more affordability and flexibility. Ultimately, the choice depends on your priorities, whether it be lifestyle, affordability, schools, or location. Thank you for watching, and I hope this helps you with your decision.